This video will talk about how to do the Graphene Design Challenge. In the video, we will discuss the engineering design process, how to apply the engineering design process to the challenge, and what the challenge actually involves. The design process has 4 parts to it. First, you identify, then you design, next you build, and then you test. Identifying is basically realizing what the problem is that you're trying to solve. Then comes design. This is where you brainstorm and draw out your ideas for what you want to build. Next, we build. This is where you gather all your supplies and start to put it together in order to solve the challenge. Then we test the design that we built to see if it works. Now let's refresh your memory on graphene. Graphene is just a single layer of graphite, and graphite is the lead in the middle of your pencils. In the lab I worked in, we paid a lot of money to get really clean graphite in the shape of a square. Now once we rubbed the graphite block with a piece of tape, we would pull the tape back and then just do the same thing with another piece of tape, hoping to continue to make the graphite thinner and thinner and hopefully get to one single layer of graphene. Now, let's identify the problem. Research has shown that graphene has the ability to be so strong that it would take an elephant balancing on a pencil just to poke a hole through one single sheet of graphene. However, it is very difficult to access that much graphene. For example, the arrows point to an image taken by a microscope of 2 flakes of graphene that I was able to get to. But these flakes are so small that you can't even see them with your own eyes. We would need a much bigger piece of graphene in order to improve technology the way scientists want to. This is where the design challenge comes in. In the same way that graphene is really hard to reach, we're going to make this stack of post-it notes, which acts as multiple layers of graphene, very hard to reach. We need your help to figure out how to get one piece of graphene without crossing the boundary, which is the square of tape. This means that we have to design something that will allow us to be able to grab one piece of graphene without any body part crossing this line. Now that we understand the challenge, it's time to design. Once your design is approved, you can get your supplies and begin to build. Once you finish building, you're ready to test. Now when you test, observe and see what went well and see what didn't go so well. Once you complete the first challenge, there will be another square that's even further away from the graphene. Now redesign and retest and see if you're still able to get one single layer of graphene. What will you engineer?